First, I would like to say thank you to Chris Hampton for the invitation to speak at the first annual CHAMPIAM Summit. It is a privilege to share the stage with so many phenomenal speakers. I count it a blessing. My name is Sheila Horn, and I'm a financial consultant who helps people find money that they're losing unknowingly and unnecessarily in 5 key areas. Once I find it, I help them to save it and invest it, and then perpetuate that wealth to future generations. My current focus is helping people find money for college so that they can graduate debt-free. I attended the Wharton School at the University of Pennsylvania for free, and I didn't even have to pay for my books. It is truly a privilege to help other students do the same. So in light of my new upcoming book that will be out this fall, I have a couple of free gifts that will help you in these 2 areas. And I will share them at the end of my talk, so stay tuned. I want to start by asking you a question. Are you living a life that truly reflects your values and purpose in life? And is that reflected in your finances? By aligning your finances with your values and purpose, you create a life with so much more abundance and meaning, a life that is truly filled with wealth. I'm here to share with you today about giving meaning to your money. Money is a tool, and it's a tool that we use every single day. Sometimes we use it without even thinking. Most of us use plastic transfer cards, i.e. credit or debit cards, and we don't even use tangible money, cash. Some of our uses for money are automatic. We pay for daily living expenses, memberships, and subscriptions, sometimes without thought. There are other times that we are very calculating in our spending. For instance, when our favorite sports team wins and we have to get a jersey, or when the latest sneakers debut and we have to have them. And don't forget the line that we stand in for the latest version of our preferred phone or gadget. Some of the things we spend money on are very meaningful to us, and other things are just a means to an end. I want you to close your eyes for a moment and think about the way that you spend money. Does it really reflect your core values and purpose in life? Do you make a conscious effort to put your money where your mouth is? And when it comes to fulfilling your purpose, or do you just go to work to pay bills and wish you could support a particular charity or an alignment of your heart? Do you say to yourself, someday, yet that day hasn't come yet? So here is where you may need a journal or at least a pen and paper. And if you're watching this on a replay, you can pause and get something to write with, or you can rewind and watch it later. I would like for you to write down what really matters to you. What is important to you? What is your purpose? It could be taking care of your family. It could be supporting a local charitable organization. It could be supporting your local church. That's very important. What is important to you? This will tell you what you value. Now, I also want you to write down what your unique contribution to the world is. What it is that comes easy for you that may be hard for others. How are you leaving your mark in the world? What gift are you leaving in the earth? That is your purpose. Now I want you to write down, if you had an extra $1 million with no expenses, what would you do with it? Hopefully, You would align it to your purpose and what you value most in life. Since you may not have an extra $1 million laying around, I encourage you to take an assessment of your current financial situation. Honestly evaluate your income, expenses, and debt. This evaluation will help you see where you may be able to make some adjustments, to have money or additional money to connect with your purpose, to support those things that align with your heart and what you were sent here to do. Creating what some people consider a 6-letter word, budget, would greatly assist you in this process. You see, a budget is simply a tool, like money is a tool. A budget is a tool that you get to tell your money what to do. It lets you see exactly what you have coming in and exactly what you have going out and where you could maybe make some adjustments. My clients have actually called a budget a de-stressor. For some of my clients, because all their financial information is in one place and there is no guessing. Once you have a budget in place, a key item to have as a line entry is an opportunity fund. Now, I've heard this called an expense. I've heard this called an emergency fund, but I would like to call it an opportunity fund. There is an opportunity for you to do something with your money. Life is better when we look at our finances in a positive way. When your budget is at a level where you can add a line item for your passion and your purpose, watch out. Think about how much more fulfilling life would be when you come into contact with a giving opportunity or charity that your heart is aligned with, and you can immediately support it because you've already planned for it. No more saying, I will give on the next occasion, or if only I had the money, I would give, or I don't have it right now, so you kind of ignore the opportunity. What a sense of empowerment and feeling of pure joy when you can give now and not later. One source for working on your budget could be your current bank. Did you know that many banks offer some sort of budgeting tool connected to their online banking platform? They also may offer a free service that allows you to connect with someone who can answer questions that may give you guidance along the way. In order for your money to be properly positioned for alignment with your purpose, it may require you to have a change in your mindset. Let's be honest, not every one of us is privileged to have been born in a family where, one, we know our purpose and we're taught about our purpose, or two, where we're taught to align our finances to that purpose. For some of us, our introduction to money could have been that of lack. Money doesn't grow on trees. As hard as I had to work for that money is the root of all evil. We can't afford it. You know we ain't rich. Those are just some of the lack verbiage that many of us have grown up hearing. These mantras could still be affecting the way you look at your finances today. In order to have a mindset change, we are going to have to feed ourselves something different. You have to get around something different. You have to get around people who think different. Here are a few books that I've read that have helped me. Money Drunk, Money Sober, 90 Days to Financial Freedom by Julia Cameron and Mark Bryan, Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Woman by Kim Kiyosaki, The Wealth Choice by Dennis Kimbro, Top 10 Distinctions Between Millionaires and the Middle Class by Keith Cameron Smith, and Becoming Your Own Banker by R. Nelson Nash. As of this recording, all of these books are still available in print. Another way to shift your mind is to surround yourself with people that are putting their money where their mouth is, that are aligning their finances to their purpose, that have a consciousness of wealth and not poverty. People who have money as an issue out of the way and are living the life that they were born to live on, and while supporting their purpose. If you don't have people like that in your circle, find someone on YouTube, on other social media platforms, and learn from them and get into their circles. Attend their workshops, conferences, and seminars. Buy their books. Get in the room with them so you can position yourself for the change that you seek in your finances. It doesn't take money to start, but you do have to start. You have to start somewhere, and you will be glad that you did. To help you with your mindset, you can also connect with local organizations that empower you in your finances and your giving. One that comes to mind is the United Way. This is a nonprofit organization that offers education and information to help you understand and better position your finances so that you are in more control and that your money, more control of where your money goes. They offer free information for almost any stage where you are in your finances. It is a great resource to assist you with your future goals and dreams. Speaking of goals, having some clearly defined goals that are SMART, S-M-A-R-T, specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and have a time stamp on them will definitely help motivate you to be consistent with this money journey. When your goals are set before you and you see them every day, it will be motivation for you to continue to change your mind so that you change your money, so that you have more of it to support your purpose in life. What a feeling it is to be able to help build a school in Ghana or Liberia or an orphanage in Guatemala. I can say it feels great. I have been a part of 2 and am currently working on the 3rd. It is amazing how others' lives can be transformed through an intentional use of a tool called money. Something that we might take for granted can be used to enrich the lives of others and ourselves. When you intentionally create a strategy and a plan, you let your finances line up with the purpose in your heart and life, and the world can become a much better place to live in, and your life a much better life lived. When you have a harmonious relationship with money and you use it to help fulfill the purpose that you, for your purpose on this earth, not only will you have an extraordinary life, you will also greatly enhance the lives of those around you, either directly or indirectly. You can also make a great impact on those who you will never meet. In closing, in order to give meaning to your money, you need to give your money. In order to give meaning to your money, you need money to give meaning to. This can be achieved by writing down all your income, expenses, and debt, creating a budget, having clearly defined goals for your finances and your life, formulating a strategy, and aligning your money with your values and purpose. Thank you so much for staying for my entire talk. As promised, I have a few free gift options for you. One is a free workshop to help you find money that you're losing unknowingly and unnecessarily so that you can free up money to align with your purpose. This is done virtually on a bi-monthly basis. The other gift is a workshop of finding money for school so that you can graduate debt-free. So I am delighted. It is a delight to help students get money for college. The younger, the better. You're never too young to start finding money for college. I also have a bonus, a free PDF resource for free schools and or resources nationwide that offer tuition assistance or are totally free in almost every state in the US. To receive the first gift, which is an invitation to my free workshop, text "Find Me Money" to 484-478-1437. That's "Find Me Money." Text it to 484-478-1437. You'll get an invitation to my next scheduled workshop. For the college funding resource, text "Debt-Free Degree" to 484-478-1437, along with your name and email. For both texts, you need your name and email, and you'll receive an invitation to my next virtual workshop, along with a PDF of the free school and resources nationwide. Thank you once again for staying for my entire talk. I appreciate you and look forward to serving you in any way that I can.